Hey everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I put my mucky mat down, my puppy mat, but I don't even know if I'm going to be straight underneath, so I might have to move the camera in a bit when I remove this. Right, if you remember not long ago I found these in the drawer, what I thought was Yupu paper. Yupu. It is to use with alcohol inks, but it doesn't say out about it being, it's just gloss cardstock. It's quite thick because I've been using some Yupu earlier, Yupo, and they were a bit flimsy, so I thought I'd give this a go. I'll link to it in the bottom because I can't remember how much it is, and I've literally got an hour, so I didn't even have time to do research. I need to come in under an hour. So what we're going to do, we're making two very similar cards. I am probably going to cut them both down with Master Layout 1. And in fact, let me just... That's the inner, so I'll leave that there. But I know I've got one outer. And I am going to be turning my machine, my die cut machine over to... that's going to be a big difference, isn't it? Over to an embossing machine. In other words, I'm doing some die cuts. I'm not at all, I'm embossing one. So I'll just do the outie now, so that I don't have to mess about putting it back together. I'll just cut that out. I've already got one cut out, so I weren't sure what I was going to do, but I think I've decided. Look at the colour of that. That's me not putting anything on top. I better get some ready, ain't I? Either that or I need to start cleaning my machine, don't I? Right, that's the outie done. So I've got two outies done now, so that bit's done. So we're going to use some alcohol inks. Now I've also tried it with normal ink, which I'll show you after, and it does work. It's just paler. But if you did it with darker colours, I didn't do it with dark colours. But if you did it with darker colours, you'd probably get the same. And if I get a chance, I'll do it on lives. So this one, I'm going to move that out of the way because I'm going to do two different colours. I'm going to do, I think these are on the way out, you know. Magenta, Pinata, and I love the Pinata ones. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And I'm using, not that one, Ranger Sunshine Yellow. I will have it in Pinata, I just didn't get them all down. Wait a minute. Ooh, black would be nice. No, I better stop looking, I'm going to be here forever, but I just... Rainforest Green, I didn't get any of these colours down. Passion Purple. See, I want to do it now. Do you know what? I'm not going to use the yellow, I am going to use the purple. Let's do it. Open your window. Don't want this inside. Now I'm using my blower. This is the Tim Holtz one because I think the other one, the cheap version they sell on Amazon, is absolute rubbish. Me personally. So I'll stick with my Tim Holtz one. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on Amazon I think you can get a cheaper option and they work fantastic. But this, I know a lot of people that have tried the Tim Holtz one, the cheap one, and don't like it. I'm using alcohol blending solution only because I've got it, otherwise I'd use their isopropanol. But I'm just using this because I've got it. And I'm just wanting it, really, in a corner. It's nice and bright, that, isn't it? So I am wanting to keep a corner clear because I'm going to put a sentiment there. It's a die cut sentiment because I think stamping on this kind of stuff is awful to do. Right, I'm probably going to ruin it now and put some, it's really nice, bit of purple on. Let's see what this does. Not a lot. Now the last thing I want is for it to be tacky as well. So I'm blowing as much off as I can. It does hurt my arms. Oh, do you know what? That's better. I might have got a lighter one. Actually, on this, what we're doing now, darker the better probably. Just not keen on where you can see where I dropped the ink there. Should come alright though. Right, I'm just going to put it to the side. And I'm going to put these two colours away. It's a quick technique what we're doing. And it's a first for me. So there you go, our monthly challenge this month is something new. My last one that I did for the first was a new stamp to me. Well, this is a new technique to me. I mean, you could put gold and stuff in this if you want, which I've just got down, but I don't want gold in mine. We'll take the next one. Now then. I don't want marine forest for this. I definitely want Beige blue. I definitely want Laguna. I'm going with these two. They match together anytime I use them. So I'll go with the lightest one first, which is Laguna. I'm doing the same thing. Probably don't want to come out, try to show you there, as much here, but you get the idea. So let's go with that a bit. See, it's done it again, look. Oh, that's terrible. I think my inks are definitely on the way out, you know. I've had them an awful long time, from when I used to... I thought I'd put it on the wrong card then. From when I used to do resin. That's how old it is. So is that actually, so could be that, I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe I should have just done one dot at a time. That might have helped, might it? I'm going to get another piece. I don't like that. I mean, it's going to look alright in what we're doing, but I just want to see, if I put the other colour down first, can we get away with it? I'm still going to blow it out and what have you, because it'll do the technique that we're wanting to do. That's that blue. Put some of the blue on top of the green. Yeah, it's still not covering it up, is it? They really could. I think they need to be dry because they're going to stick otherwise, because I'm putting some paper on top of them. Just to go through the dye machine. Or I might just have to cut them with the guillotine, actually. Yeah, that's going to be... That's alright, but it's not there. We'll see what it's like when we get to it. I don't use my heat tool because it'll probably just shrivel this up. Right, I'll just try this other one and put the other colour down first. So the blue first. It might do the same on all of them. There's a big air somewhere. In fact, I'm going to put some of this down first. Let's see what that does. There's the air, look. No, it's doing it on all. Or whichever one goes down first, it's doing it on. Like I say, it doesn't really matter. Put you down then, might as well. I think I'm going to go with the original one anyway, so that was a bit silly, wasn't it? I like just the blue on its own, so maybe I should have just done that. Not like me, is it? I like a bit of green. Love a bit of green. Right, let's leave it at that. Gosh, my hand's tired. I mean, there is guns that'll do it, but mine's like a paint stripper, isn't it? So, yeah, I like that. But I'm going to go with the original one anyway, so I'll put that down. I'm going to go with this one. It'll look good. Oops. Right. I'm just going to chuck these to the side. Otherwise they're going to be in the way. 1 minute. So I've got about 30 colours down, just not all of them. I'm not into buying tins for all these storage things and everything, but I actually think I'm going to get some for them, for alcohol inks, just so I can keep them in a small container and stack them, whereas right now they're just there, like that much space, whereas they can go that much space and up. So I actually do think I'm going to invest in them. Keep that. Right, let's see if we are cockeyed. Yes, we are. I'm just going to twist you a tad. Don't be getting sick, will you? Put that so I can see. Right, I'm going to just try and see what this is like if I put a bit of pressure on it. Don't mess it up now. Right, I might get away with that. Put it through the dye machine. Sticking a little bit. Let's go for it. I'm going to risk it. I'm just putting a piece of scrap on top. And I'm using the inner. This is the inner. So what I'm wanting is more up to this edge. So I'm going to go quite right up to edge, I think. Yeah. Right, let's run that through. 1 second. Fingers crossed it doesn't stick, otherwise we'll have to do it again. We did it. Oh, that looks lovely now. Oh. Look at the ink colour it's put in there, and if I don't take that off, it'll touch this one, plus if I do any white card cutting, it'll touch that and all. But I'm going to have to get my alcohol to it, and I ain't got time right now. Come on, just come off. That'll do it for now. If we get a bit on this card, it's right. It's all about the technique. Right, now then. This time I'm going to go more that side. I like the white I've got here. Fresh piece. There we go. Right. Same with this one, look. It won't do that if it's dry. It's just because I've rushed to get it straight in, but I just must remember to clean it after. Oh, look at that, I bent it. Put it down. Naughty girl. Right, I'm going to do something I don't do. So, we know I don't like embossing folders. Let me just move that. That's from earlier on today. Doing something else that didn't work as well. I've been playing with paints and everything today. Right, so I've got a Simon Says stamp. This is Minted Florals. I have no idea how old it is or anything. I got it second-hand off eBay, I think. Now, it is a 3D. Well, I'm positive it's a 3D, but it doesn't say how. But it's real thick when it goes through. So I've set it up to do a 3D embossing. And it worked. Right, I'm just trying to... So that's the front. Yep, that's the front. So I'm just going to place this in where I want the flowers to be. And I don't want to cut it down. So it has got the... I'm taking it, that's 5.5 by 4 1/4, which is what they normally make the stuff for. So I'm going to come right up into this corner actually. And I'm going to go through like that. So I'm just going to emboss it. Now this is where it didn't work with the Yupo paper. Yupo. Look how stunning that is. But it's not finished. But what a difference. How you can change it from that to that. It has cracked the card. A couple of places. Not worried about it. You'll see why. I'm going to do the same with this one. So quite up to that top line. I think more so because I want that little flower in there. And it just starts the corner off then nicely. Right, that'll do. Put that through exactly the same. Do you know, eBay's a great place to look for, like, we can't get Simon Says stamps over here. eBay's a great place to look for stuff like that. I've had a few of the, you know, the stamp timber. I've had a few of them from eBay in past. So always check it out. Right. Yeah, I'm not an embossing fan, but I won't part with that one. Sorry about the light. Because sometimes you just need to have them, don't you? You guys ask me to do things and I'm like, can't, don't have it. Right, so this one should have cracked as well. Yeah, it's cracked there and here, but that's okay. This is my Tim Holtz brayer, which I love more than any of them, and I've got the bigger one as well. I love more than any of them, but I've had this one in my drawer for ages. Gosh, that's heavy. This is the Dina Wakley one, Ranger again still, but I used this today. I loved it. It does the same thing, but I think I got that from Marlon Crate, and that one's off Amazon. But I do like my brayer. Right, these are also off Amazon, and these are for buffing your nails. I don't know if you get 10 in a pack, possibly. I can't remember. Yeah, you will have done. And what we're going to do, we're going to buff up and take the top layer. So, right, let me show it where. Let's go here where it's a bit darker. You can see it's nice and, especially nice and blue. So if you take your doodah, your nail buff, look how white it makes it. And to me, that alone is just fantastic. The way it picks up these flowers. I'm also doing it on this bit, but mainly to take down the glare from the glossy cardstock. You're still going to get some glare, but you don't get as much now, you see. So I especially like it on these little flowers. Just tilt it on its side and you can't get tip bits. And I am putting quite a bit of pressure as well. It makes me cringe a bit and all. Oh gosh. And when I can't get to the bits that I want to get to, like I want to get to a little bit of that one there, I just fold it in half and do it like that. And it picks it up there, it's caught it lovely there. Now there is another option. You can clearly see how much you've taken off. Look at all that, that's a lot, surprisingly. But if I get my cloth as well. I was going to do it with a dirty cloth, but I won't, just in case. Wipe all that off, and it brings it back just stunning. How beautiful is that? So if you look, you can go with just straight covered up but embossed, and it's beautiful as it is, or you can buff it up and bring that white through, but we still haven't finished with that yet. Take the glare down like this. Like I said, I'm not being gentle. Just look at that little flower there. What a difference it makes. Don't screw the card up, Heidi. See, when I use the Yupo paper, it's a lot thinner and you don't get the, let me show you, the embossed image as much. It's wafer thin, whereas you can still see the image on this. So, I mean, you can still use this. I'll show you in a minute. This is one that I did with a different one. But it was only a 2D folder and it wasn't as good. Definitely on Yupo. 2D will work on thick paper. Gosh, it really does make me cringe. Right, just just going to move that out of the way. Look at all that pink. Move that piece. Right, next, you can stop there by all means, but I'm going to go one step further. This is why you need to make sure that all your powder's off, and not forgetting these are cut to size, so we can't afford to be having any mistakes on it. So if you take a look at it now, I mean, it really does bring it out, doesn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love what it does with these little flowers. I'm using Hero Arts Unicorn. I thought it was Unicorn, but I couldn't see it then. And I'm just going to pat it down onto my thing at the side. And I'm going to take my brayer. You can do it straight off your card, off your ink pad, straight onto your card. But I think sometimes it goes on a bit heavy. So I'm just putting it on and rubbing it right out. And I can pick up as much as I want then. And I'm even doing it on here to keep it dull. You might think there's not a lot of difference, but there definitely is a lot of difference. Like I say, you can miss this bit if you want. You can miss the other bit of filing it down and just do this bit. You could just do it with your pad straight across it, but you don't have as much control. That's the only problem. Now look at the difference now. I should have done it before and after, shouldn't I? That's a massive difference. So take a look at this one now. Put a bit more ink down. It's nice to use the white, I don't use it. So you can see the difference there. Now straight away look at that. I hope you can see what I'm seeing. Oh, it's so good. Take that down. So now you've literally just got your gloss in between the flowers. Problem I have now is waiting for it to dry. Doesn't take that long, I don't suppose. But that's stunning now, look at that. Oh, how can you not fall in love with that? There you go, it's dry on that one now. But I just want to put a bit more in because that's what I'm like. So I'm pushing down quite heavy now. Oh yes. Right, I'm stopping because I want them to dry. I'm going to waste a lot of white ink here. Got all that waste. Oh dear, never mind. Normally I'd leave stuff to dry on these and then I'll pick them up tomorrow or whatever I'm doing. I don't waste them, but obviously I need this out of the way. And I'm full over there because I'm supposed to be working on something else. But I like this and I thought it is a quick one. I mean, if I just did one, oh look at that, you can still see it chalky. If I just did one, would be over now. But I don't like letting you go that quick. If I've got to be here, so have you. No excuses. No, I don't mind. I can't believe how long I've been doing it now, and it's only now that I start to relax, and I totally enjoy it now. Still not confident. I don't think that'll ever come. I am more confident, but I'm not confident, if that makes sense. I don't set out confident. And then when I've finished and I like it, it's like, yeah, I did that. I'm confident. Right, let's get it on a thingamajig. So we've got both. Just look at it. I love it. I just love it. So they're both going to have a white matte and layer. That's not it. They're having both going to have a white matte and layer because I'm going to put them on a... I tell you what, these and all. If you have the, you know, the loose hairs on your card, they're brilliant for just taking it off. These are things that I do. You know, when I pre-cut my bases and stuff and things like this, I normally try and get that bit done so you don't have to watch me do that because it's a bit repetitive and boring, innit? I don't want to be boring. Right, we'll get them onto the base in a minute because we'll have to decide what colour base we want. And then I've already pre-cut some sentiments. That's something I am going to treat myself this year. I want some new sentiments. I love a sentiment. So I should have thought about this, you know. This won't be the easiest thing to glue. Red liner would have done better actually. But we're here now. Hey, that's spot on. If that sticks, I've done a good job. Well, nearly. Oh, did I make it move now? I'll do. That will do. I'm sure whoever receives it will be fine with it. Right, I'm just going to put that one there. I'm going to keep pushing it down because it's embossed. It doesn't go down as easy, does it? I can feel that this white's wet under my hands. It's okay. How many of you got the glue press for Christmas? I'm jealous that some of you got it. I know I've spoke to a few of you who've got it for Christmas. But I'm jealous because you got something really, really awesome for Christmas. I'm not saying we didn't, but I want a new one. I just keep saying to Andy, mine's dirty. I want a new one. He just stares at me and he says he wouldn't be surprised if I order one because it's mucky. I'd have a job on. I keep telling him to do some overtime. Why? So you can get some craft stuff. He's not daft, ain't lad. Right. Let's score a base and decide what colour we're going to put on. So I've got a couple of colours ready. I just didn't score them because I didn't know. So I did plan on, well, I wanted the blue for this and I didn't like the blue with it. So I ended up putting that one to the side. Then I found a darker blue, which I do actually think looks very nice. It's a lovely blue. And then I thought, no. And then I saw this and I thought, yes, that's just perfect. Just perfect. So I've also cut the sentiment out of this as well. So that one I know I'm doing. This one I've only cut pink because it's the only bright pink I've got. And I thought it'll go anyway. Oh, it doesn't go so well, does it? Let me see if I've got any purple. I don't think I've got any purple. But that would have been good. 1 second. I'm waiting on purple coming in. Well, I haven't even ordered it yet, but I've got lilac. Now, if I have to, I'll go with that. But if this fits, I don't think it's long enough though. Oh, it could be. If that fits, I'll go with that. That could be long enough. It's the only piece of purple I own. Oh no, I can't. I can't because I've done the sentiment in that pink. Oh no. Just see if I've got any purple in my tub here. You know, for my matte and layers. Nope. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute, I've got one piece of purple here. Please be the same purple. No, it's not, look. Oh, don't think about these things, do I? Can I get away with it? Can I just have a quick look in my tub? My scrap tub. I won't have purple in there, no, because I don't have any. Ow. I banged myself. No, I've just got that one. Oh, it's the same as that. Oh. Only other thing would be to do a bright pink, but I don't have a bright pink either. Da, da, da. No, I'm going to cut it out of this and see how it looks. Well, I'll show you what it is. It's... Oh no, I'll get away with it, won't I? Yeah, that's going to be hard to see actually. Let's just get it set up and do it. And give it a go, can't we? First of all, I better make sure this... Oh, I'll know by that. Right, I'm just going to trim that down because it's just a little bit over actually. 1 second. Really doesn't go, does it? Does it? I'll fold them both. Do you know, I didn't even look in my drawer at me already cut panels. I might even have some in there. So because we're going 5.5 that way, so we're going 4 1/4 to bend it. And we're definitely going with the teal on this side. Just looking in my drawer now, but there's no purple here either. No. Must order purple. I'll cut a panel for inside when I finish. I only put a white panel in. I didn't do a deep crease on that, did I? I don't know what card this is, but it's real thick. This is right flimsy. Don't bother me when it's flimsy, because if I put a panel inside, which I'm going to do, it thickens it up anyway. Right, let's have a look. I think we could possibly get away with that, and then it matches my writing. Although I do like that better. Do I do it upside down, Heidi? See, I don't know now. I'm going with it anyway, and I'm keeping it flat. I did want to pad it up. I always think cards look better padded up, but postage, innit? They spoil it for us crafters, because not only do we not want to send out as many, we've got to keep them flat. I mean, putting a sequin on spoils it as well sometimes. Depending on what you've already got on your card. If I put a sequin on top of this, which I am going to do as it happens, because I'll probably put them in the middle of flowers, then it won't fit through that little slot. And I have the slot thing here so I can test them before I take them to the post office. Because I knew they were charging Andy more than they were charging me. I couldn't work out why. So I check them now and I write the price on before he goes. I really want to put it on there, but I just can't. I might leave this sentiment free for now and order some purple, because I don't want to put one on just for the sake of it. We'll see what this pink one looks like. So I've cut it, I'll make it up anyway, so, because we're having a vellum shadow. But that really does look nice on the purple, really does. Aren't they gorgeous? So on the blue one I used the Picket Fence Studio Thank You. So this is a super large one. So that's your shadow, that's your thank you. I've already cut the thank you and the shadow. And a lot of Lexi's hairs, roses actually. Oops, don't want to go on that one. But I also, this is too thick already, two layer. And I'm going to put a third layer on it. Just take the extra bits out. See, you always put some kind of dimension on it. And that's what I mean by, you start putting a bit, like this has got 3 layers on, then it's going on that. Plus it's going on an embossed pattern. Before you know it, it doesn't fit in that first or second class small letter bracket. It's already costing you a bomb. But we don't want to stop sending them either, because that's the whole point of the crafting, isn't it? If they stop making stamps and dies because people aren't buying, because people aren't posting, then what's the point? So we've got to fight to send them out anyway. I mean, Royal Mill's never going to lower the prices like, but I don't know. I mean, some people aren't bothered. They'll say, just send me a picture of it and I'll print it out. I don't like that. I don't have a printer for a start off, so if anybody did it to me, I couldn't print it out. And I don't want to do that. I want a card. I like to put them up properly. Right, my hands are sticky, so I need to give them a glue clean. Wipe them on your pyjama bottom bum, like you do. Forgot to tell you the date. Oh, look at that, I've got glue all over that now. Today is the 2nd of January. Andy's going back to work tonight, his first one. So I'm a bit miffed. But I get bed to myself. King size bed for me and Rosie. And occasionally Alexa, she'll wake me up if she wants to get on bed, because I have to pick her up onto it now. She can't get up herself now, poor kid. But she's doing all right at the moment. You can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Sorry. I'm just putting glue on the thank you. Then I'm going to stick it on my vellum. And the reason you can get away with using vellum on it is because when you stick it down, I'll show you, on the opposite end, on the back side of it, you'll glue where your thank you is, so it still can't be seen through the vellum. I know everybody knew that, but I just wanted to tell you anyway. So you're just going to do exactly the same, but only this time you're doing it on the vellum. And don't get too over gluey, because if it does pop outside, you will see it. I should have thought about this before, actually. I should have used double-sided sticky. If I'd have used double-sided sticky on the vellum, it would have been fine, because it would have been all over it. So there would have been no difference on the backing of the vellum. So that sometimes isn't a bad idea to do. But because I'm sticking it on raised up as well, I'm hoping. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, isn't that pretty? And it matches the cardstock, so I am going to put some on. We'll do it in a minute. I'm going to put the Gina K disco beads, I think. So let's just see if this one will look All right, I didn't stick any of these together yet. It's only fine. Right. I'll stick it together anyway because it'll be going into my little folder if I don't use it. No point cutting them and chucking them in bin. I used to do that. If I didn't use them, I'd chuck them in bin. And then I got wise to wondering why I had no card left. Because you're throwing it away, Billy. And now I've just got a massive tub of scrap again. I go through it every now and then I'll make cards with scrap. And then it all builds back up again. So yeah, I'll do some cards with scrap shortly. I've got plenty of it. I tell you, the amount of hair that Rosie loses, I'm surprised she's not bald. It's terrible. Right. Oh gosh, I can't see the vellum. It's there somewhere. Ah, that's so pretty. So my idea was to put it here, but you're not going to see it. So maybe if you went there. Let's put these together and put them underneath. This one is, what's this one out of? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Spellbinders one, this. One of the old ones. I mean, I've just used it to cut these out, so I don't know where I've put it. Unless I've put it away. 1 second. Do you know what? I did. That's it. So it's Mix and Match Sentiments, but it was September 2021. Gosh, I've had that a while, haven't I? That's when I used to get it regular every month. The club. I think we might get away with this pink. This is half my battle, you know. I'll get into my head that this doesn't look right, and then I can't find anything else that's suitable or anything, and I just lose it then, so I just walk away. So it is half my battle. It's colours, I suppose. Oh, I think that'll look alright, won't it? I think we'll get away with that. My hands again. Right. Going with that one. I like that. So the colour's fine. See, all that panic for now. Told you, didn't I? Told you not to panic. You don't listen. That's what Andy would be saying if he were here now. He went to bed after tea. It's weird because he hadn't done that since, obviously, before Christmas. Well, since Christmas. Giving up. And now we're back to that. Eat tea, go to bed. And I come to craft room. Unless, of course, when Toby's back at school, then we also have to do the school run. Do you know what he's done? He's not at school till Thursday next week. So his mum gave him option to want to go to Grandma Donald, called the other one, because her doggy were called Donald. And he's no longer here now, Donald. Or Grandma Alexi, obviously, that's me. That's what he used to call us when they were little. And his great-grandma, his daddy's grandma, she's called Cat Grandma because she's got cats. And he's 8-year-old and still calls her Cat Grandma. And I love it. I just love it. But it was given the choice. Do you want to go to Grandma Donald or Grandma Alexa for 3 days next week? He says, I want to go to Grandma Donald. I was gutted. But then I says, do you know what? No. Because we do the school run every single day. It'll be nice to actually not have to worry, and I can get all my crafting done. I could go pink in there, but I'm not gonna. I'm literally gonna go with the iridescent disco balls. These are Gina K. So I know, well, I think I know. I'm gonna have a big one there. Watch it not look right now. Yes, stick. I'll go for a big one here. I might as well put them in the same place, haven't I? So big. Get off. Been catching up on my soaps. I've been a bit behind. That's another thing, when Andy's off, I can't watch my programmes. It has been nice to watch stuff together, like, but it's like he took my space. But he does, in the morning, he's let me put one of my soaps on, so I don't get too far behind. I'm really sad, but I like a good soap. Right, let's put, I'm going to go with a smaller one here, or maybe it's the same size actually. Let's have a look. Yeah. Why are they not sticking to the... It's got hair on it. I swear, I'm going to ban the dogs from my room. That's better, she says. Where's that one gone? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Oh lordy. They might not be the best thing to stick on this kind of card. Look, it's stuck to an hair. Wow. Anybody want a couple of dogs? No, kidding. Kidding, wouldn't dare. Right, I've got 3 on that one. I'm a odd number kind of girl. Right, I can't get it on. Not doing it, don't like that. That's better. I'm going to leave it at 3 because I don't like doing it and I think it's enough. And I'm going to put one here. This one ain't going to work either, is it? Ta-da! That didn't take long, did it? Of course it did. But on the plus side, that's your cards done. I hope you'll have a go at it. It's something different, isn't it, from us? So we like to have a go at something different. Right, you are. Right, there you go. I'm going to take my photos and I'll put them up. But I really do. Look at the white on it. What a difference. I mean, if you don't like the white, put the whole thing on. Oh, here, look. This was it if you was going to do... Oh, that's what that was for. That's in the... What inks is this? That is these two. Dusk and Volcano. So obviously not the darkest colours. That's the only dark blue I've got, which I really wanted to put on. Because I think that'd look nice. So that'll get made into one as well. But I don't think I've whitened these yet. I've just scrubbed them. But look at it. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? I do like the dark colours. Right, guys, I'm going to get out your face. I'm going to go and clean up before I start my next one. And I'll catch you real soon. I love you guys. Bye.